build revolves around automating multiple spells at the same time and having them reset their own cooldowns. So, the simplest of that is Flaming Whip when you use another spell. Flaming Whip goes off cooldown. What is important to note is that these two are going to be spamming, and this one's going to hit the cap. So Bismuth has the ability to automate a spell through a spellbook, but as a nerf that was implemented a while back, there is a cap on how many times each spell can be cast. So there's like an internal cooldown per spell. So having 3 spells do a solid job is great. Now, I have this at its max, but say hello to mental friends. Cooldown increased by 1 second, but the number of soul missiles also increases with your attacks per second. So it basically each attack per second that you have will increase this by 1. So right now it's at 10 thanks to this, but through Battle Cry, Otherworldly Essence of the Starry Sky, Flawless Essence of Wind, through those, it's going to be absolute spam. I don't know exactly how high it gets, but it's gonna be up there. Now, we also have a 100% crit chance because this is always going to be attacking, so this is always going to be up. Then, this does light damage. Each one of those 10 plus projectiles is going to reduce the cooldown by 25%, which means 4 out of them will recharge a full charge. With this, you can have 3 charges, so 1 cast recharges 2.5 charges, which means you don't have to wait for the spell to finish before the spellbook automatically casts the next instance of it. So having this overflow allows you to loop and spam way more. Then, let me boost this up to 40. Then we have this for Barrier. It would technically be better on Hemorrhage, but for Big Ad Clear, Hemorrhage is not very good. For boss damage, it would give more. So this combination makes Big Ad Clear very easy, as you saw previously. Then, Dark Hemorrhage. Why Dark? Because an 85% chance to proc on hits. This is an on hit, which means all of this can be procced by this through this. And because it's dark damage, we get up to now 204% bonus attack speed, which is 2 more projectiles. We also have multiple of these up per second, so this can proc each instance of this, which is solid and very crazy. Bear in mind, we are having probably 2 to 3 up, and the attack speed bonus is doubled when it's applied to you, so it's 60% per, which is another, at least 1 more projectile. And then with this could get it to 3 more. So between this and these 2, that's 5 more projectiles for Pure Soul, for a total of, I don't even know, man. Assuming that her base attack speed is 1, like Nachia's, I would assume so. It felt that way, but I didn't check before into this whole crazy mess. Then, this is a bigger cooldown reduction than Hemorrhage actually has cooldown. So each hit is going to proc it. Additionally, each tick can proc it again, and this resets the attack timer. So essentially, attack speed ultimately doesn't matter if you have infinite Hemorrhage, which we do. So it's going to reset itself a whole ton, both from normal attacking and from this, and then rapidly speed itself up. It's going to stack like crazy. Sure, I will just dump, I'm rich, I'll just dump more than that. So you get 100% crit chance, this is just decent, more burn, nice. It's passive damage just from standing near them. This is nice. I'm gonna do this, so I actually have 3 at base. Just so I now have 11 souls at base. This is neat for eye clear, combined with this, and of course it's all being procced here. I really could have just sold this and because this is loop 3, I realistically want to dump everything into more barrier, because everything else is fine as is. Oh gosh, that's... Disregard what I was saying, I like the idea of each one of these doing 3k. While we're at it, just pick up more stuff to break down. Just for one more upgrade. Lame. Yeah, that's it. So again, this is resetting itself, this is resetting itself and triggering all of these, and giving massive attack speed. This is resetting based off of these, and also giving massive attack speed. 125%, plus probably 2 to 3 times 60%, let's say generously 80%, 180%, so that's 305%. That's already factored in. Plus another 204%, so over 500% just from items here. With 3 at base, I should easily get 4 to 5 more souls. So let me see if I can just... Is that really nothing? Ah, screw it. These are our stats. Ability power is so crazy because of Flawless, our story. This is one of her procs for Constellation. Now hopefully I don't do something stupid and get one shot immediately. This is entirely possible. I lost my revive early on because of the fire elements on my first loop. So, yeah. Playing as a squishy with no barrier hurts a lot. Was OP. Got stressed a little bit when he blew through my shield at the start, but nice. And if you break second phase quickly enough, he doesn't have time to do the meteors. And I am so glad because I do not think I could have survived. Well, there would have been a much higher chance of me accidentally nicking something on fire and then burning to death. What is that damage? Kill 2.4k monsters, 20 million damage, max single target damage dealt, so a single instance of damage, 88,889. Took 38,000 damage. Surprised I'm still alive. Yeah, that was crazy. I wish I could see how much each thing did. As for the constellations in the build, please give me a moment. Increased healing barrier amounts, absolutely necessary. Increased max health by 24 each time you level up, also very necessary for the squishy character. A free revive is absurdly powerful. Increased boss damage, increased attack speed because she gets more projectiles based off of attack speed. Increased ability power. Increased memory haste. And automatic casting of memories. This is a must-have. Means all you have to do is dodge. Increased ability power. Again, very nice. Attack speed. Light damage against enemies opposed to light is equal to an additional 3% per stack. Stacks 5 times. The base total bonus damage is 25, so this makes it 40%. That's solid. More gold. Reduced gold price. Starting with a level 4 memory. Platinum coins for rerolls. Jonas gives more offers. Start with the R story essence to increase attack power, ability power and attack damage by 30%. And then gain wonderful books of knowledge for every boss you defeat. Each book grants a random stats equivalent to a common grade chaos 25%. It can actually spawn higher rarity amounts, which is great. And then say hello to my little friends, because you're doing percentage on hit reduction, and you get so much memory haste anyway. The increased cooldown doesn't matter that much. It's so worth it. It lets you infinitely scale the number of projectiles past the 8 that would normally be the cap. As for stats, your first priority is to get memory haste to at least 100. Second priority is between ability power and attack speed. Once you get attack speed to at least 2, focus on ability power. And that's 2 at base. Oh, there's 2 without buffs from memories and essences. And of course, pure soul in both slots. The second one doesn't really matter, but in the beginning, when you need light damage to reset your cooldowns and you don't have much on the much of a percentage on that essence, having 2 of these helps us along. Thank you for watching.